Bruce, I forgive you for not saving me. But why? Why on God's earth is he still alive?
Gotta give the boy points. He came all the way back from the dead to make this shindig happen. So, who's got a camera? Ooh, get one of me and the kid first. Then you and me, then the three of us. And then one with the crowbar. Then...
You'll be as quiet as possible, or I'll put one in your lap first.
Party pooper. No cake for you.
Ignoring what he's done in the past. Blindly, stupidly disregarding the entire graveyards he's filled. The thousands who have suffered. The friends he's crippled. You know, I thought I'd be the last person you'd ever let him hurt. If it had been you that he'd beat to a bloody pulp, if he had taken you from this world, I would have done nothing but search the planet for this pathetic pile of evil death-worshipping garbage. And send him off to hell.
You don't understand. I don't think you've ever understood.
What? What, your moral code just won't allow for that? It's too hard to cross that line?
No! God almighty, no! It'd be too damned easy. All I've ever wanted to do is kill him. A day doesn't go by when I don't think about subjecting him to every horrendous torture he's dealt out to others, and then end him.
Aw, so you do think about me.
But if I do that, if I allow myself to go down into that place, I'll never come back.
Why? I'm not talking about killing Penguin or Scarecrow or Dent. I'm talking about him. Just him. And doing it because he took me away from you.
I can't. I'm sorry.
That is so sweet.
Well, you won't have a choice. I won't. This is what it's all been about. This. You and me and him. Now is the time you decide. If you won't kill this psychotic piece of filth, I will. If you want to stop me, you're going to have to kill me.
You know I won't.
I'm going to blow his deranged brains out. And if you want to stop it, you're going to have to shoot me. Right in my face.
This is turning out even better than I'd hoped.
It's him or me. You have to decide. Decide now. Do it. Him or me. Decide.
I can't believe you got him! You expert, rootin', tootin', eagle-eyed, goth-loving marksman! I love it. You managed to find a way to win. And everybody still loses!
When Batman goes, it'd be too damned easy to take him out. His protege goes, yeah, of course, that's what we want, isn't it? You know, I'm not asking you to take out Harvey Dent, the Penguin, or the Scarecrow. I'm not asking you to take out any of your regular villains, which is basically, in the metaphor of this video, are your vices. I'm asking you to take out the main issue. These guys are some of the best arcs ever written, fabricated, or modernized. These are good stories and just good examples of how, you know, you could have so many bad habits. You could litter too much, you could drink too much, you could smoke too much. But your worst habit is not being there for people who care about you. He's asking Batman to take out the person, the problem, the vice that is causing the most peril in his life, the most struggles, the most hardships. Take this one thing out right here. Get it out the way, and then we'll be good. All the other stuff I couldn't care more about. I just want him gone, because this is the real issue. All of these things are causing peril to Batman and Robin's life, but none of them are as significant as the Joker. And it's the same thing as when you're coming at someone you love and you're like, dude, come on, please, I'm begging you, just fix this one problem. I don't care about anything else, just this one issue. If we can get past this, we can get through anything. And Batman doesn't want to develop that pattern. He doesn't want that trait to settle in. And he could be wrong. Depending on your opinion, he probably is. At the point when Batman goes, you don't understand, it's not that you don't understand where they're coming from. You've probably been told. You can kind of see where it starts, where it ends, but the real problem is accepting it. Acceptance is the most crucial step. it takes away so much of the pain. But sometimes to accept things, you have to go through the pain. You have to live and feel and just be done with it. And being done is a huge process. As the tension rises and the climax builds, you'll be looking for a solution. You'll be looking for different resolutions. You'll start to compromise. And compromise is a trade. Compromise is a trade between a widow and an orphan. You have to decide which part of the battlefield you're on. You know, there's a difference between compromise, which is a losing thing, and you don't want to always be compromised. And compromise comes at a fault. It's a trade-off. You know, if there's two countries are warring and they come to a compromise, they're both sacrificing something because neither of them achieves their true objective. You know, but it's something that gets beautified and gets, you know, brought up into this big thing. But where does it end? Relationships are based on power dynamics and different scales of value, and that's okay. That's the true reality of how these things work. Even if those power dynamics go intertwine, they change and they alternate and they switch. But submission on the other hand is totally different. No, submission is a deal. Submission is a deal between a kite and the wind. You know, the wind does not need the kite, but the kite makes the wind look good. It's not a bad thing, but one of them has the upper hand. And like I said, power is constantly changing. It's a fluctuating dynamic. The wind fluctuates constantly. The wind loses to mountains sometimes, and sometimes the mountains will lose to the wind. You have to realize where you stand and what you're gonna do, because even in the film, you get to that point. Batman is told by Robin or Red Hood in this movie. Watch the movie; it's a great movie. He's like, "It's you or me. Choose, decide, choose now, Bruce. You don't have a choice, but you have to choose." And it doesn't work. It literally blows up in his face because Batman has all the power in the situation, even though Batman's a victim of his own record. He's a victim of his own success, you know. Victory has defeated Batman. You can't have it all. And so he's like, shoot, as he pulls the gun up to him, Batman already knows him because he's basically his father, even though he's not his biological dad. He's his father. So what does he do? He throws the batarang. It goes in the barrel of the gun. Robin's hand is hurt. And Robin goes and clicks his bomb to go off to take them all out, right? So not only is he physically scarred, he becomes emotionally scarred. And the wound just reopens again. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe that this pain that I've been suffering from, that I thought I would fix right now in this moment with this ultimatum, just gotten 1,000 times worse. That's what happens when you try to broker a deal and force compromise and put ultimatums on people. Truly, we see in most terms of reality, it doesn't work. There has to be a guidance of submission. You can submit to yourself, to someone else, to a higher power. But you have to be comfortable with the exchange. Otherwise, the exchange will only hurt you and everyone else involved. And that way, nobody wins. Like the Joker said. No, stop. This is the only way that everybody gets what they want and nobody wins. So that's just my take on it. I'm Terrell. I appreciate making this video. I put a lot of work, different editing into it. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and like the video. And actually, I'm the type of person, I make content where I want people to talk to each other. The comment section really doesn't help videos online anymore. It's all about other metrics of engagement. But it really means a lot to me to see people talking in my comment sections below. So have a conversation. Say your thoughts. Say what you're comfortable with sharing. And this is a good place for you guys to, you know, start your own journey. I'm not really one of these people that promotes the modern agenda in the 2020s of, oh, if people just loved and did this and were so emotion-based. It's like, no, that's not going to fix it. You have to understand the emotions and you have to attach some rationale, some logic to them. You have to process and deal with them. And you can do that in an emotional way, but your emotions cause a syndication that you have to follow. So, peace.
I love it. You managed to find a way to win. And everybody still loses.